morning to those of you in US, Europe, and good evening to you in Asia. Okay, so this is my spoiler reviews for Spider-Man Home, brand new day, the fourth Spider-Man movie in the franchise. So here how this might take. Most of you haven't seen the movie yet, go and watch my spoiler-free review first, then come back and watch this. So let's talk spoilers. Okay. I know it's a bit late to talk about, but the spoilers, but the movie is still out, and some people haven't watched it yet. I just watched last Thursday. I watched the movie, and it was very good. Well, these are the spoilers. I can say that what actually I expected in the movie, not watching the trailers, putting on, the understanding what we got some comic book references, and we got what we saw in the trailers. Okay, so many of you were asking in this movie, the question was when you saw the organic webs. Okay, now I give you my take on it. Where is it? It won't be now because my to the end. I think the organic webs are a bit is awesome, and I can say like what I said in my non-spoiler review in the spoilers. I can say the comic book reference are from Amazing Fantasy issue 1 when Spider-Man first came out first, and the other one is from a same the Amazing Fantasy comic, but I don't know what issue number. Then we saw all the different. Okay, then this movie what I like give a broader perspective of Spider-Man, and the music was quite awesome. My mom likes the music. It's quite awesome, and we see some as I told you, we got some flashbacks from No Way Home, and okay, I want to just tell you the movie who is actually the villain. Of course, you are expecting Scorpion. Scorpion came back, the actor who played Scorpion. We saw him last in end of Homecoming, so he returns to the brand new day. So he's the villain. The Beast just appeared in one part, but that's okay, I can say. Then okay, we saw some other Spider-Man villains or whatever. But just want to say, who is actually the real villain? Well, you thought it was is Metzger, the guy who is working in damage department or damage control? And of course, you want to ask the main question is, when we first we were all asking way back before this movie, who is Sadie Sink going to play? Well, she played a mutant named Jean Grey. Okay. Now, she is trying to find her sister, and she wants to find this VMAX. Okay, of course, if you see the X-Men cartoons and all that, you know, but Jean Grey is so no introduction here. But I don't know much about the villain, especially from Metzger. I don't know much about him. But I can say the hand was totally awesome. The fight scenes, the hands fight scenes were awesome. Okay, so now we hear. Okay, we all ask a question. What is a mutant doing in a Spider-Man movie? I hear. Well, for me, I no idea, but the comments I've seen it. But for me, I'm not so sure how this will play out, but it was very good. I think it's building up to something for Jean Grey. Well, we all know Jean Grey's power. Okay, I want to tell you about the sign, that silver sign you saw in the apartment. Well, there's a reference, for me, I think it's a reference from a comic, one of the comic books. Whether it's for, whether they will introduce, some say they might introduce a black cat, or I'm quite not sure, but this movie he teams up with Frank Castle. Well, it was quite good one, because he was part of the comic, but this one I think we need Daredevil, because Daredevil is also part of film. So it's quite good. Like, and I can say this was something very different and very good. It's done by a different director, the director of Shang-Chi. Well, I can say this movie, okay, we got to see after a lot of things I didn't get. By the way, the post credits for Brand New Day is online. You can go and watch it. I didn't watch post credit scene. Maybe if I buy DVD, I might watch it. But watch the post credit scene, then you get understand something about Spider Trucker, and of course I want to say one part before the movie ended, when it's the end, when you walk into the store and you meet Ned Leeds, when you do that handshake. You remember Peter Parker was his friend. Bruce will never forget Bruce. Well, your girlfriend can forget you, but your bro will never forget. And that's the end of the story. But I will rate this picture as how I rated the how I. But you can still go watch it. So you want to watch it again, you can still go and watch it again. How many times you want? I got a poster of Spider-Man, Brand New Day. You know, I got 2 posters, same posters. They go and watch it. And the organic webs for me reminds me of Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man. And it's a great way to bring back to show that organic webs in the MCU. So yeah, that's my spoiler review for Brand New Day. Go and watch it. You want, you can go and watch it again. And I will see you again very soon.